Ah, well, yeah. Hello, hello. Hello, if anyone even heard. Oh, I didn't enable my setup. 1 second. I don't have even myself as a viewer. That's not fun. 1 second. Mobile control panel. On the last stream, you had 3 people. Nice. Hello, 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 hello. It's loud. I don't need this. Okay, hello, hello. I'm going to be doing the thing I was doing before, but today, after, like, look at him go. Yeah, you have square that rotates because we did this the constant buffers, so it does work now, at least on practice. Hello, hello. So another, we have this. Now we need to render at least the gltf model that I have already loaded in the thingy. Here we go. It actually shows the data, extension used, VRM, KHR, materials on lit. So this we need to load today. No, not really. We need to load triangles. That's what we need. So open see gltf. Let's just find the type for it. Camera light extras buffer. No, that's sampler. Oh, it has everything. Material mapping. Yeah, I need the gltf mesh, but that is in cgltf data. Okay, let's find what do we have in here. Meshes, A64 data mesh count, or what is this? Mesh count. Three meshes. Okay, what is this? Let's load every mesh. For I. Mesh count. Okay, where is it? Mesh, and we need to load a name out of this to at least see what's happening. What is unsigned? Okay. Mesh 1, and there is a name, so we need to convert it to my string. Where is it? Ungrateful. Yeah. Here we go. UN. That meshes. It meshes, and then we do the first one. Name. Does it even have a name? We edit. Okay. Extension data mesh. Okay. Face merged clone. Body merged baked. Hair. Okay, we have 3 mesh sets. Hair, face and body. Body. Okay, what? How do I... Primitives. What is primitive? Accessor, indices, material, attribute, size, morph target, bool. Okay, so primitive type. What is primitive type? I need triangles. Mesh size for weights. Okay, let's... 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is arena? I need actually to make new one because it's too... I mean, like, arena is not what it just doesn't relocate. I mean, it doesn't even extend, so I need to change that later. Okay, weights, target extras, extensions count. Okay, wait. gltf mesh. No, it's like this. To the pointer to this one. Okay, mesh name. Okay, am I even... yeah, Mica works. Nice. I can make it quieter a bit. Scene lock, right. Primitive. Now I can do that here. Primitive count is gltf size. Primitive is count. I guess. And declare it symbol S. What? Did I change something? Which line? 67. Okay. Huh? Ah, yeah, I see. Seven primitives. Body 5 primitives. What? Is it like... It's why say that it's like 7 of them? gltf primitive. Indices. And material. Accessor. What is accessor? The node. Weights. Target names. Let's do target names first. 3, 4, 5, 4. For J. Mesh primitives, but not primitives, target names count. Okay, J mesh target names. Here. Index J. It will not work. I need to delete this. Okay, we have a lot of targets. FCL all neutral. For first mesh, for other message there is nothing. Okay, target what? Targets count, attributes, what are attributes? Attributes count. Attributes. See gltf more targets. No, that's not it. Okay. Char name. They also have name. I need to add it there. Also need to change to my style. Oh, some error. Not a member of gltf. What? Isn't it? Yeah, it is not. It's from... Not from mesh. Okay, where is it? Meshes. Okay, it's not attributes then. It's just from... One, okay. Okay, data mesh. Can just... Do you have them? Weights. Must have struct name, of course. There is no such thing. It's cgltf float. We don't have floats right now. Printf, I guess. No. I need to add floats into my thing. Okay, how do I even parse them? It's later. I will not do it right now, but I will add readme. Where is it? Format. Add the floats to formatter. Okay. Then we don't do weights. What's our extras? Why go to definition doesn't find the first one? Feels deprecated. Okay, extras are deprecated. No, not really. Data. Meshes, materials, accessors, buffer views. What are buffer views? Buffer size offset. Buffer view type. This is what I need. Valid indices, vertices. Okay, so this is what I need. Probably. cgltf buffer view. Not here. Data buffer. Buffer what? Buffers. Oh, there is different buffers. There is also just buffer. Share pointer. Data free, extras, extensions, and extensions. Okay. Char name. Let's load. Buffers. Yeah, it's not a member of gltf mesh, it's a member of cgltf data. Okay. Yeah, it has a name. Okay, no, it doesn't work. Okay, what did I do wrong then? Yeah, if it even has a name. If that name is not null. Okay, so it doesn't have a name, I guess. Mesh primitives, 7 primitives. What are these primitives? Okay, how much of buffers we have? 1 buffer. So this is a buffer we need to find. And we found it. Size, what is size? Buffer size. size. V-edit. V-edit. It didn't do anything. Yeah. Meshes. Okay. Where is the mesh data? Okay, so the size is a lot of. Does it paste? Divided by 4 at least. That's a lot of bytes, floats. Okay, what is the buffer? Have data. Free method. Okay, it's actually extras. Extension count. Will it have an extension? Extensions. G. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what? 5, 4. And here is extension. Probably name. It's not extension, is not it's data buffers I extensions J. I need to add escape to this. Okay, so there is no extensions. Okay, there on the gltf buffer. Okay, so we have gltf buffer, and we need like use buffer view, I guess. Then buffer views, data buffer views. It has a name, possibly. Let's do this. Will it crash? Yeah, it will. Also, I need to redesign this memory stuff. Name buffer views if name is not null. What did they do? Do you have anything? You know, but we probably have the buffers. So I'll just do this. Ay. Ay, ay, ay. Name. Okay. Okay, we have 170 buffers. Buffer views. Okay, what do we have on a buffer view? Stride, automatically size offset, the buffer it points to. Okay. Data? What is data? Buffer view type. What is this? Buffer view type. But let's switch type. So data buffer. I can create a buffer view gltf. View equals data views. Type. Okay, we have three types. Invalid. It's not even. Type indices and vertices. Okay. Stride. Is it stride? Stride. Okay, stride view. View. This is stride. View. The edit. Oh wait. Abort has been called. Assertion failed and 82. It's probably this one. So it's log error then. Invalid. Vertex buffer but with strides of 0. Offset maybe. 0 automatically determined by accessor. Okay. where do I find accessors then? If it's not in there. Or is it like I need to use accessors and then they will point to buffer view objects? No? At least offsets work. So the buffer views in the one buffer. So I don't really need this, I guess. Accessor. Buffer view accessor. Yeah, here we go. Does it point to, yes, it does point to buffer view. gltf data. Is there accessors? Material variant. Extensions. Yeah, is there accessors? Mesh. It doesn't have accessors. But primitives do have. Okay, I'll find all of the primitives. Activist count. Primitive type. Probably need to add a primitive error. Primitives J. I don't need it like here. Primitives what? Primitives type. I just found them. What did I do? Okay, so QR F underscore. No, it's not like this. QR F this, then underscore v e ying f log right. I think I will do it like this. Sin log info minus tier primitive invalid. Yeah, I forget about this. Yeah, really slow. I did forget to not click random buttons also. Yeah. Triangles, 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 triangles. Okay, I don't need all the buffer views. The buffers. Extension date. I will change this because we will need to load extensions. So we have triangles primitives. All of their stuff I probably will not support. Default, break. Okay. Break doesn't work there because we're in for loop. What do I do then? If, of course. Here we have a primitive of triangles. Morph target size, extras. And what do I need to do? Accessors, I guess. I need to new indexer. Primitive what? Accessor. It doesn't. I have only one, I guess. It's 2C. Indices. Okay, what does it have? Component type. R, A, R. Buffer view. Count. Has min, has max. Is sparse. Accessor sparse. Extensions. component type. Do we have anything like buffer view? We have buffer view. Okay, and then we can at least log the C string of the what is this? Offset stride. Stripe. Stride. Accessor buffer view must point to struct. Accessor doesn't. It's gltf buffer view. It does point. No? Yeah, it's wrong accessor. Okay, what we have? Stride 4, stride 4, so it's just floats? What? Or I'm not or I'm missing something? Offset buffer view. Automatically determined by accessor buffer view type. Indices and vertices. Case for this, case for that. Switch view type. Rec. Indices. Okay, what do we have? It's indices buffer. All of them are indices buffers. But when then, what is not index buffer in this case? From where it gets it? I probably need to at least look at gltf documentation. It's not it. What? Where is documentation? It does load. Open. Hello? What's happening? Okay. How does information stored at all? Accessor an object describing the number and the format of that element stored in binary buffer. That's not what I need. Resource by represent linear array. Okay. Object that represents a range of a specific buffer and optional metadata that controls how the buffer content is interpreted. Indexed geometry. Mesh. Collection of mesh primitive. Mesh primitive. So, or not indexed geometry with material. Okay. Design basics. It's not what I need. Each gltf offset must have. What is asset? I have an asset in here. Copyright generator version min version. Ah, I can at least show this stuff. Copyright. So what? Copyright generator version in min version. Copyright. Set and what in a set and copyright? Steer. Same stuff for the other thing. Generator and version. I don't need min version probably. What did I do wrong? Probably didn't have something from this. Do I have? No, I don't have any new allocator. Temp create. Key info will be something like this. Data asset. Right, copyright. This we just copy it into this one. Okay. Temp info. Same stuff for others. Asset generator. Like this asset. Okay. Uni gltf. That's only thing it loaded. Okay. Well, the VRM extension had the main version and all the stuff, so it's probably from there. We just need to find that field. I forget what is the name of it, so it's just like 4J Zerg. It's just on Node, so I can just find the documentation for what I wrote before. No, it's not in there. It's in this library. Okay. JSON node, we have a object that has a lot of pairs. Just object pair count. And every pair has a field for it, so we just do JSON node. Node pair and then key. Scene log right. Info and pair key. Okay, we have plan check exporter version. Yes, what I was talking about. Spec version. This meta information. So we just find the meta information. If node dot pair key equals 0, I mean string compare, and string do meta, then we can go into this one and do the same stuff. So it is object inside, so we just node dot pair dot key value. Do we have a new node that we can also iterate like this? I'll just rename it J to K finally, and node object pairs. Not the pair key, this is all we need to do there. Okay. What did I... 93? Yeah, that's not... Cannot convert JSON node to the... Yeah, it should be a pointer. Yeah, it's awesome. Not like this. Not pair. No, that's not like this. Like this. Also this one. With 98. What? Why did it broke? Scene lock, right? Because it's not a pair. Yeah. I need to assert if it's even a pair. Yeah, it's not this. Not the object pair count. Okay. What's happening? Okay. String compare. What's this meta pair? Okay. I probably know why. Because we changed the node in here and it breaks everything. Just child. Yeah, and there should be a child instead of that. Okay, allow username, author, chemical usage license, and versions. This is we need probably. The string of this just version like this. This should return a version probably. I don't know where value should be node, also not, but leaf, it's in leaf. If it's possible that string, so we just try. Okay, v1 version, I guess it is working, so JSON is parsed correctly. What do the next? Like, I'll say it. No, it's not a version. Oh, I know why. Hello. It's literally disabled right now. Why? I don't know. Let's enable it. Why disable it itself? Okay, this one should work, but git repos. Yeah, waiting. It loads. Hello. systemctl start nginx or reload, I don't remember. Start nginx. Okay, here I go. I don't know why it disabled itself, probably some night power off that I didn't notice. I mean night, I wake up at 16, so yeah. No, I don't need to exit from this one. So what I need to do is I need to somehow to get a render gltf file. I don't know how. Maybe it will be easier to load a normal gltf with Blender. I will create one, not so, and then export it and look at what it's even in here. Export. Where is gltf binary? What is this? Anyway, export. Then I can load it. See. Oh, sorry, the links in doesn't work really. I don't know how to enable them. Damn. Now, what is the name you said? If you can just like without link. See, where is it? Where see users? Ah, okay. gltf sample models. I see. It's on GitHub, I guess. Oh yeah, I've seen. I just didn't even. Okay, 2.0 box, I'll guess. gltf. Mesh successors buffer view 0 offset component. What is component type? Type vec. Oh, deprecated. But it's 2.0. I'm loading 2.0. I don't think it will be updated. Sample renderers. Sample viewer. Wait, it was models? Wait, I didn't notice. It's not here. Okay. It's also public here. Wait. I'm sorry again. I'm thinking and saying other thing. Simple assets, yeah. The box. gltf binary. Embedded. Embedded, okay. So it's not my problem. I load them anyway in different way. So I mean, I use cgltf, so I just need to understand how it's even packed. One mesh primitive indices mod 4 name mesh, not accessors count. There's 3 accessors. Vector for what? Component type. 3 component types. Is it like I guess it's by the way it's like different, like 5,000 of something. Okay, it's vector, it's integer possibly or float. Normal position. Yeah, wait. Picture in Redmi of. Okay, I'll open this too. I hope this is it. Oh, huh. Nice. Okay, I need to. Can I wonder if I can do this? Scene node mesh. Okay, so I don't need to use buffer. I mean, I use them through buffer viewers and through accessors. Okay, that's we already realized it. Scene. Okay, in scene I need the node. But do we even load it like this? Because we just only have a node in here. So okay, I have meshes. No. Is there like assets somewhere? No, but it's in the. Okay, accessor buffer view. Buffer view this one on which buffer? Buffer view accessors. Use geometry and skinning. Yeah, Yeah, I don't really implement the gltf because I have cgltfs. I just need to load the VRM model, so I need to do the extension for VRM. All the stuff is working, it's just I need to load, I mean render them, I would say. Okay, what is buffer offset, buffer length? Accessor defines an additional offset. Okay. Yeah, I will try. Okay. Let's try this. Wait, what? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, so I get this. Okay, so I need to load accessors. Nice. Okay, I don't think I need this right now. Meshes. Okay, first mesh. Primitives. Wait, where is the primitive on the inspector? Yeah, I've seen that. Yes, sample renderers. I will need to load this. Well, I have a blender right now. Okay, cameras, textures. I don't need this right now. I need to get the data. So accessors. What is sparse accessors? Wait. Ah, it's like this. So primitive has an accessor inside of it. Attributes. And each of attribute has a normal, position, tangent, X chord. It's attribute type. Okay, so get the attribute and then it gets an accessor. Okay, so I use everything from accessors and primitives in this case. I probably need to get everything into my own buffer, I guess. I don't. Where is renderer? Yeah, in vertex. Okay, so probably need to change this. Yeah. It will be here for now. That's all wind load, so we probably need to. I don't need this right now. Meshes, mesh primitives. I load every primitive and then I throw accessor. Wait. What? But accessor also defines the stride. Yeah. Maybe it's CGLTF thing. it says if stride on the viewer is 0, so it will be not the viewer. I guess it's for I don't know why I'm not materials. No, I don't need this one. Each buffer. Okay, what do I types I have again? Air byte and signed byte. Short. Okay. Data might, for example, be defined as 2D vector of floating points. Type is vec2. The component type is glfloat. Where is type? Type is here in accessor, but accessor type is not really like this, or is it cgltf type instead? I see. Tiny gltf. I don't. Yeah, I just found cgltf because it was used in raylib. So if raylib uses it, yes, it's probably okay. External, there is cgltf. Here we go. Here shapes. I probably can like look at what gltf code. Yeah, I don't need this anyway. I'll do it myself. So we have cgltf type in accessor. What is component type then? Isn't that is view buffer side things? No, it's not. It's component type. Then we get to buffer view, and buffer view has a buffer inside, offset, stride. What is this? Compression? What? I hope I don't need this. What? What's happening? Why am I so tired? So let's go back to primitives, what I already did. Where is the mesh? In this case, may contain multiple mesh primitives. These refer to geometry data that is required for rendering the mesh. Okay. Each mesh primitive has a rendering mode. Check constant indication whether it should be rendered as point, lines, or triangles. It refers to indices and the attributes of the vertex. Using the indices of the accessor for this data is also given by the index of the material. Okay. Attribute name to the index of the access. What is primitives? Targets. The mesh might also contain an array of weights. Yeah, I get, but not really. Normal of the vertex. Yes, I... Hmm. Mm-hmm. So what I need is basically to float the attributes. I mean, what attributes do I have? I guess I synlog right string. It's not gltf size, it's attributes count in the what? In the primitive. Okay, so I deleted all of the data there. Oh, no. I did not. Build and then bin edit. Attribute 5, attribute 5. Okay, so we have attributes, it's just they're unnamed. For k equals 0, k less than... So you probably just name it by the enum tag instead. That's why... Well, I want to try at least. Attributes k name, then on string. It will probably fail, but where? Which line? 122? Yeah. K++. Oh, it has actually. Joints, normals, position. So we need a position for everyone. Position. Why it's multiple positions? Probably because it has 7 primitives to render. And I don't really log the primitive. Attribute primitive j. Yeah. So we need for every, we just find this stuff and copy it over to some buffer that I don't have right now. Probably I don't have it now. Where is the arena that I just... Yeah, arena allocated. Parsing JSON into it. Yeah, that's all we do. So we can just can create the buffer, I guess. We can create a list of buffers. Probably here. And then we need the list. Dx buffers. It will probably do a lot of not fine stuff. Just increment it to 8 megabytes for now. List init create. And I need to remember how do I even use it. List create. Start capacity is in kilo elements, or even that size is not 4, is not 1. Size of in vertex. In vertex and then locator alloc. Is it anyway? So just find the one that is equals 0 on the position. So on string and this. One missing brace. Okay, position, but it's not like this, it's uppercase. So if it's attribute for position, we need to load the attribute, and then it will possibly have the values we need. Attribute index accessor, yeah. Let me just find the type of it. It should be float. Probably assert for this. I need to create attribute gltf. Assert for it to equal this. Attribute, and then we do index. What is index? I don't know. But accessor has every data we need, so we just probably need to accessor. What is accessor? I don't need accessor in here. Attribute data viewer accessor buffer view. And we need a buffer now. It's in data buffers view something, I guess. gltf buffer. Oh, it has a pointer instead. Okay, so I don't need to do this. It has already a buffer in it. I mean data. How do I do this? probably some function. Didnt. I don't really need to do all of this stuff, so I just like, I mean, I just need to at least load something, so I'll just do easiest thing. Accessor with 2c, gltf, buffer view, and also list. For buffers. Okay, where is it? TX buffers. It should be a pointer. View. Oh, wait, in which order? Accessor view. I guess it is all I need. Okay, let's try to at least load something into this buffer before I compile. Accessor type. Accessor type. Scalar and this other stuff. Where is the vMotions? Case. Break. Now we do the thing. I don't need all of the matrices. Also we need a position data, so it should be vector free at least. Yeah, also so this vector 4 is probably the, what is this, quaternion? Is a nice sort. Yeah, Control W and also tabs. I have macros for not macros, keywords for tab new, all this stuff. Tab new, tab next. I remapped them to HL on the, I press space H, space L, move between them, and Control V for W, Control W for this. Component type. I also need only this component type, so also if accessor type is not component type, assert false. Okay, do we even have anything that will break in this case? I'll look and define it. What? 59, 59. Locks and defend because it's arena. Function. Yeah, there is, you control W and then equals. So if I have something like this, oh, second, control W equals, and also control W plus, but I don't remember which. Yeah, so it will do this, control W minus, control W underscore, control W underscore resets this, I mean, it works on horizontal windows better. I don't remember how to do vertical, so you control W shift minus, so it's underscore. It will do this stuff. But I don't use this, it's not really useful for me. That's one. I don't know how to do vertical size, so I just like, and that's it. Yeah, it's also I did disable the line wrap, because it annoys me when line is not a line, it's two lines. Yeah, like this. Ah, it's this. Okay, why did, I see. Well, I don't really need this, I don't use. I only, yeah, most of the time I just split on 3 maximum, so it's not a big problem. Okay, so I need to add position data. What is the problem? Cannot convert from char to str. Why? Yeah, I guess that's why. $129. Scissor is undeclared, of course. This. Okay. Extension data meshes. Yeah, I just did it in a second. Control, yeah, Control W10, right. Yeah. Yeah, also in this way. Wait, no, it's not. It will be if you do this like this. No, wait, yeah, or I'm just 1 second. 10. Yeah, it also works like this. Control W10, Shift. Okay, what did I do so it don't even say anything? List append void data. KU64i. Oh, no, nothing to thank me about. That's, yeah, for me it's like Control V, it's already on memory, like Control V. No, not this. Oh, I have some files that I should not have. For me, it's just like, it's not intuitive to use plugins for like, or opening Tmax. I don't have Tmax here, of course, it's Windows, but like, people like use Tmax for switching between all this stuff, or have plugins for switching tabs where tabs are already in here. I have, yeah, also. I have the space T, it opens the tab for terminal. ls d writes Windows. What else do I have? Yeah, space N, a new tab, space P, no, it's not space P. PV is, no, space PV, it opens a new tab if it's this, so it's like TEX text, it opens tab X. Vex opens vertical, S sex opens horizontal, Rex works, and I don't know how it works, it just opens something every time, I don't know what. Probably need to find it in help. Explorer, return to from Explorer. Yeah, I also don't really use 3. It's like, for me, it's different problem. I don't have the much of space. That's actually, it's all my screen, so having like Windows that is like, it's half of the characters is not really fun. Oh, also, nice speed. Faster. Oh. Also, you can, you can set local. Yeah, also, I didn't know about this. I saw someone do it. Yeah, so mouse actually useful in this case. So set local, you can do it like window fix width. Window fix width, and then you can't really change width. No, you can, but it's if you do the equals, it doesn't change anything. Yeah. Yes, also paste. How to disable mouse? Yeah, it's just mouse useful just a bit, especially if it's I don't have Control V. I mean in insert mode, I just copy stuff from here and then paste. Okay, so I need to append something into this buffer. Where is the gltf? Depth gltf. So what it says that I have a buffer and I need to append the offset and length. No, not length. So another offset and stride for buffer view, an accessor. So we do for I lsn, where is the size in buffer view size. No, I don't actually need this. I is less than view. Now I is equals 0. I is less than view byte length. But what? Oh, actually, what is PE? Ah, yeah. So space PV opens new tab with with this stuff. But if I do space PE, it just opens it on the window instead. Okay, so I need gltf view buffer view. Also, I need probably to assert that view type type is equals to check vertices. Not if it's not equals, I just false assert. Probably can just like insert it here instead. Okay, so buffer type and then fill it by extensions. What? Okay, so I have offset. Don't insert. Wait, I'm dumb. I forget what I was saying. I don't know what is xep. Please. I was too locked in. 64 offset. So offset, start offset is... No, I don't need offset, I need to... It's I in bytes, so we just... View what? Where is the size? Size of buffer, okay. It's size, every offset we add the accessor stride. Is it stride? Stride in bytes, I hope, and I hope it is in bytes. Okay, and then we do I probably need after helper for me because I always write a accessor with 1C instead of 2. It's a problem I need to fix. So what we do is buffers here, and then void data. What I'll do is basically view buffer data. I will not check if it's even valid indexes, so just data plus it's void. Yeah, it's void. I need to U8 at least. U8 pointer data. After this I do offset, that is by strides, but also I need to add the byte offset from the start, from view. Okay. And also I need the accessor offset. I guess. Wait, I do the size. Do I need a view size? If it will add the strides? No, I don't need it like this. Do I have some field and accessor? CLJ accessor. Count. Yeah, I have counts. Okay. Multiplied by stride. Instead, I++. Yeah. Less than not what count? Accessor count. Oh, not this. 35, 35. 35 what? Use pointer. Edit. Edit. What did happened in this? Is it assertion? No, it's not assertion. Let's debugger it. Bin we edit. Oh, actually, I forget. I need to update our debugger also. They had a recent update, like 5 days ago. I see. Oh, it just... I need zip. What they changed? I see what they updated. Like they now have ready. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, field. Okay. Close the ready beach. Not this. Anyway. So it was what? 229.23. Get it in there. And the new red debugger is ready to work. Okay, 24. Mem copy what? Okay, what is your problem? On a mem copy, when adding an element, there what? Is because I did grow it, but it didn't grow. It's possible actually. No. Or did I just pass? Yeah, it's it. Why? I probably know why, because it also, like, I need to load buffers. I remember that I needed to do this, but I don't know why it doesn't do it for me. CGLTF buffer loaded by CGLTF load buffers. So that is null. If data view buffer data equals null, I need to load it, I guess. CGF, what? Do I need any of the options? What is gltf path? gltf path. So if string URI. Okay, it loads base64 data. gltf path only use it in this stuff, so I can do null. Okay, I see. Also, I probably need to do the thing. Where is it? Okay. If it's result for this, if result is not equals this. I just assert for now. gltf path can be null. This gltf data should be this data we have. In options is options. It's also a pointer. Okay, what's 36. Yes. Also assert this. Not now. Differs in level in direction 81. So it is. So it was you. What did happen? I didn't see an error, so it probably did load everything. I don't know. Rebuild it and check in the debugger. Okay, I can close this. Approximately here. So now DX buffer. I have a lot of stuff in it. Data. Memory. Wait, I can do the in vertex pointer. And then we do array. No, not array. What is this list? No, it's not list. What it was? It was array. And then dx buffers count. Different order? What? Did I miss something? It's probably because it should be. I don't remember how do I do this. How do I do this? Maybe it's it finds itself the count field. Yes, but you have valid points. At least we can try to render them. Let's do this. I'll put the X buffers before the stuff in here. Then we do renderer. Instead of vertices, we find size of. No, actually, size of the X buffers. No, actually need to do the count multiplied by size. I actually also can do buffers dot element size that thing. Then the data is sysmem, but it's just data pointer. Sysmem pitch. What is this? I'll just copy the byte width. Okay, vertices we don't use now. Indices, no indices. That's a problem. I don't have indices. But at least we can just try to draw 2 of them, 6 indices. At least what will happen when we do this? Nothing. Yeah, that's because we don't have indices. We need to load the indices somehow. How do I do this? How do I do this? I will rename also dx buffers to dx vertices. Dx buffers. Now I do dx indices. That will be also like on list create onkb or size of uc32. Okay. I didn't check anything right now for memory, but anyway. Loaded model successfully. We have position, but also if it's not, we can just write the name of it. What is this? Attribute name string str. Okay, what do we have? Joins, normals, text coordinates. We probably will add it later. Weights, joins. Okay, I don't need this. I need the other stuff, like indices that I don't have right now. Okay, what do I do? What was it? Accessor sparse. Do I have any accessor sparse? Nope. Attribute. Accessor. Filter, wrap, gltf sampler, texture. Transform, texture view. No. Data. File type. File data, file size, asset, mesh, meshes. Okay, meshes probably have accessor for indices. I remember it was a thing. No, it's not. But it has a... Oh, yeah. I see where is the thing. We have an accessor for indices. It's in primitive. Okay, so I'll add some same function, but for indices data. But I'll change the checks. Also, as we put them in global scope, we can just delete this stuff and just dx buffers, dx vertices, and 0 dx indices. But it's also a pointer at the same time. Okay, for add indices data motif index, I guess, indices, and primitive says my G go to definition started working not like it should. It doesn't get me to the top of the what I press GD, go to definition. What, it doesn't, why not? I need to press GG and then N. Probably some weird bug in 3-seater, because 3-seater doesn't support the all of the stuff that C has with preprocessor. Straight. What do you... Okay, buffer view. It should crash. Yeah, it does. It's normal. Fail it. Wait, what's this fatal? Okay. So it fails because we have type, it should be scalar. Type and component types, it should be also different. Type R unsigned int. I only want unsigned ints. View type vertices, type indices. Okay, it does work. Resizes, nothing breaks. Okay, so now I need to add the indices into renderer. Instead of this, I'll change them to dx indices count multiplied by dx indices element size. Same. Also need dx indices data, and then the same stuff. Also I need to draft index set change to size of, no, not size of, the 3D, what, dx indices count. No, I don't have indices, so I can close them also. PC. Okay, will it work? No. Or is it because my camera is very close to this? So let's change some matrix parameters. Instead of fixing code, where is the matrix? I have just projection that is 1 for everything. So I can just... Also I probably need to add something like multiply scalar. But I will just right now is float scalar 0, 0, 1, something like this. What? Let's just look at what is this render doc. Render launch application. I probably need to save settings for this one. And also I need to change the working directory to vtools and then save settings to the vtools vEdit .cap, no cap. Okay, we have... Does it even load data? Resource inspector, index buffer. Okay, vertex buffer, this one. Draw indexed a lot of indexes, but we don't have mesh viewer. It does work, but what is this? This is how it should work? No. So everything is broken with triangle shouldn't be doing like work like this. Okay, why it's happening? I wonder. Is it because I add them multiple times now? Are they in same order? Yeah, messed up, but where? That's interesting. I add for every primitive. What if we just like break after this one? It should be head, only head. Oh, we have something. It's also broken. But at least hair. Okay, what is now? I will check the indices, but I'm interested in seeing it from this place. Yeah. Mesh viewer. Open this. Yeah, something broke in the primitives. Loading. Probably the logic how I get the indexes. I don't really know if it's 16 bit. No, it's not. It's 32 bits because I checked for the component type for R32. You unsigned it. Do I use unsigned in this? Yes, use 32. And I load the... What is this? Renderer. What it was before, it also was U32, so it's not this. Okay, what is this? Probably the bug is in here somewhere. In how I store them. Here and here. Yeah. I'm bad at English. I need to I don't know what I need to. How do I even need to do this? Like, wait, is offset is by bytes? Oh, it was in gltf at least in here. So if I add position data, add indices data. So rendering two multiple now I get the joke here. So rendering at least two different primitives at the same place is not good, I think. buffer data. Actually, is it byte offset or not? It is byte offset. Byte length also. No, I probably know why. Let's scene lock right. Yeah. What is count of? Well, at least I know that it is not in the like origin is wrong on this model, so not wrong, but it's like on the legs, so I need to move it. No. No, I can't do this. I need to multiply matrices for that. I need to change the primitives for that. Insert data. Okay, did I? Yeah. Mesh. Where is indices 3 something? Wait. It was 5. I probably see what's the error. So description, no. Yeah, it's wrong. Draw indexed is not this. It's 2 times less. At least first thing. So what is changed? DX indices. Wait. What? Yeah, let's. Indices. What? So what we need is no, not this. U32. Okay, U8. Hiccups. Index is view buffer data plus I multiplied by accessor stride. Is it? It should be. Or we need... probably we need to do... No, it's not. It's all plus signs. No, no, it's not index. It's... load pulse. Pointer, anyway. It should work as it was working before, but first I need to understand why its DX indices is like this. Wait, pointer on size. Yes, I know. Unknown size for you, haha. Still doesn't work. This is, oh, I see. It renders different meshes also. That's why the problem is. I shouldn't do this. Where is the break? Break. After I load all one mesh, I need to just break. No, it doesn't work. Wonder why. No, wait. It's probably face. First is face, so it just on the offset very on the offset. Offset it and off screen. Okay, draw indexed. I see. Yes. Nice. But doesn't look nice at also. Is there probably some like origin, I guess? Or what? Yeah, I see the origin right here. The triangles are alright. I probably need to just need to skip, I guess. I don't want this one. Yeah, here we go. It loads. At least now I want to test if my matrix multiplication works. So this is what we'll do. Where is it? No, don't delete, don't delete. M, math 4. Okay. So we only have this. Math multiplication. Rotation matrix. And the offset position. Okay, so rotation is return matrix is this one, so we do mat mul left. Oh wait, rotation and the position. What we do is identity for rotation and identity for position. Next we do is change this code to rotation .m member 0 cosinus f time rotation m1 sinus t, then m4 minus sine m4, and m5 is cosinus again. All of this I don't need. We return the matrix, and then we have in constants we have the transform matrix. I probably can do union or flow transform and mat 4. I guess union matrix, projection matrix, I'll change it later, it doesn't matter. So constant transform matrix is matrix, I don't even need to create it now. Instead of what it was before. Also, this stuff doesn't matter. I have matrices aren't row major, but save its relip style column major stuff. So just define it like an order. Wait. Yeah, I need to change the transform first. Position. So we need to. If we need to change the position, we need to change the fourth dimension coordinates. So it's from 15, it's last one, 14, 13 and 12. Position X, Y, and this one doesn't matter, so we don't need it. So it's X also. I need probably like -10, I guess. I don't know what are the sizes of the... If it's centimeter size, probably like -100. Build. Syntax missing. Column before 34. Yeah. Gonna convert mat4 to mat pointer. 4 to 2. Yeah. Agree. Also 435. 435. From... Yeah, it's probably... Oh, yeah. I need to get the pointers in here because we copy like 128 bytes. So we don't need to copy. It's 2 times more than the cache line. What's happening? Okay, so matrix multiplication is not right. It's also my position is wrong. Possible that it's like this. Yeah, matrix multiplication is wrong. Okay. Is or is just order matters. Of course it matters. It's just let's multiply it by 1 for position. We just skip the position part. Yes, so position is not working, so probably like order is wrong. Yeah, we need to first my position, then rotate. It's one thing. Second thing is probably I did matrices wrong. It is possible. I'm not denying this. Windows being Windows. What? So it is wrong. Okay, so what do I break? This case M14. What if I do M14? What is my... Yeah, it is wrong. Now I need to know what is wrong exactly. Because... Where is it? This is what I did. Instead of like doing all the Write matrix, like for loops. And what is fun that I have... Wait. I have undo buffer. Yeah, here we go. That's the future. I mean, past. Then you continue, go back in time. I mean, forward. Huh? What did I break? Yeah, I didn't need Xforms. So just if one, else, and if. Check if it... Yeah, it shouldn't work. Because it's pointers. So I just do float, pointer v, pointer l, pointer r. And v is output point, but I convert it to float pointer. Also they have different color major stuff. I should change it also. L, R. Left, right. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. How about we just look at matrix in the shut up. Render doc. Launch application, load settings for edit. Mesh viewer. Something wrong with... maybe it's not... okay, so where is the matrix? Where is the matrix? Vertex buffer, what? Constant buffer? Initial data. Where is the state? How to view it? I forget. Immediate context. Buffer 50. Yeah, I can probably look at this. Where as output. Yeah. You can see what's happened. Probably. What is happening? It's... Scale it. Yeah, it's scaled like it should be, but on the different solid color. Stop. Flycam. Oh. And actually move like this. Okay, so it's really weird stuff happens on this matrix. Oh. So I need to change this. Okay. Still doesn't work. matrix. No, it actually not compiled also. Idiot. Idiot. Not this. Yes, because call is not defined. What is call? 64 call row I. That's first. Second is stripe is 16. Doing preprocessor work myself. Why not? You cannot link against ungrateful because library is ungrateful. Okay, right? Undeclared. Undeclared. Right. Right. That's first error. Second error is missing something before constant. Yeah. Does my model even works actually? Yeah, it does work. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, not this. What? Okay. Pupuru. Someone broke something. I wonder what. Okay, what's happening? Matmul is wrong. It just hit a trap. Global stack, probably GS failure. Failure. Ah, of course. I do it in bytes, but I should not do it in bytes. I should do it in the 4, because we have 4 values. Yeah. No, 2 hours of stream already. I think as we finish the matrices, I can probably finish the stream. I don't know. Okay, first. Hick. It doesn't work. That's first. Second is probably I need to reorder the matrices because the multiplication is in the column major instead of row major. Release. It doesn't work. What's problem? What's your problem? Left row of I column. Let's do it again. Paint. I'm already in paint. Okay. 1000 by 1000. Okay. Now we do super cool math of forgetting what I did know yesterday. So we have matrix in row major column. it's stored in row majors way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also I need to do X, A, B, B, yeah, X, Y, Z, W, X2, Y2, Z2, W2, X3, Y3, Z3, W3, X4, Y. Yeah. So we have this one matrix. What? Yeah, let's make it fancy, of course. Why not? So I have this. And also I have another matrix that I need to multiply is this A, A1, B1, C1, D1, and all the other stuff. Okay. A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3, T3. Okay. So how is multiplication works? In which order? This one should be horizontal, this should be vertical. That's what I remember. So also I wrote it in one layer. So I guess for every, like, I have 16 of them. So if you do increment by 1 there in horizontal way. What? Okay. It's row major. Wait. I don't understand. Okay. Let's just look at how it is made in Raylib. Raymath. Okay. Oh. Vector to transform. Vector lerp, vector reflect, vector min. Where is multiplication? I remember it was somewhere here. Big one, this. So I need to do this, basically. But on my matrices. What is the difference? That's different order. M0, M4, M8, M12. Yeah, I do it like this. But on the R matrix, not the... And then do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I do it like this, but on different order. So that's why it was broken, I guess. R, L. Okay, it should now work differently. So that's why. So I need to compile. Now it should break. It doesn't. Oh, wait. Wait. First I need to get back to this. That's first, and then I just disable this. Okay, it doesn't work. Build and bin and we edit. Well, it works in one way. I can check if it makes the matrix right. Wait, what? It didn't stop the capture? Okay, so launch mesh inspector, draw index set, and vs out is this. No. Nice. What can I say? I was reduced to a shape. What is happening? Matrix type perspective. I guess. Can I like get constant buffer? Get constant buffer info. Where is buffer view? There's buffer view somewhere. Window. Contents. Resource inspector, I have it. Where is input? Oh, I see. View contents, there's a button for that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And some weird stuff in here. So can I set the information for this format? Okay. So struct what? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Load projection. No, it's not projection. It's can I copy the buffer information from this? Copy the matrix, put in here, struct cbuffer, mat for projection, and mat for what? Anyway. NM4, what? You don't allow this? M0. Anyways, then let's do the members 16 of members apply. Okay, so it's not C. Okay, now do I do vector? Is there a vector? Oh yeah, they have float 4. Float 4 matrix. Apply. First, second, third, and fourth. Then projection is 0, 1. Don't understand. I can actually do mat 4 instead. Buffer of 2 instead of C buffer. No, there is float 4, 4. Yeah, probably I could do this. Yeah, okay. So the order is right in this case. But what happens in the position M12, for example? No, I need M13. Where's my... This, what is this? Okay, let's load and launch. Okay. Resource inspector, constant buffer. View the stuff in it. That is float 4x4. Matrices, 2 matrices. Okay, apply. That's not how it should work. But wait, that's projection matrix. Ah, I see. It's different matrix. Transform matrix. We don't even touch the projection, but it changed it. Somehow. Wait. It is a... Ah, I see. I did it wrong, I guess. In constants. No, I didn't. Anyway, I can just pointer change everything. So it's a matrix. We just return the matrix instead. I'll copy it later. Matrix, and then we do memset, memcopy to transform. And then we do matrix pointer, and then we mat4. Just changes different matrix somehow. Why? Projection is fixed. Wait. Ah. How did they multiply the matrices? Input position multiply by transform and multiply by projection. Is it the right order to do? But it shouldn't change the projection. Okay, fine. Constants. Constants projection. I'll just mem set it before we start. Set size of matrix 4, and then this is main copy for transform matrix. I actually don't need to do this. What? Still doesn't work. Let's check. $55 view contents, apply. So it is right. I probably don't need to change it by scalar. Let's check it, set it back to 1. Probably that's because of perspective. No, it doesn't change anything. Then we do what? Let's try again. Launch capture. Okay, what do we have again? This vs output this. So it's not where it goes. Minus 91 by Z. What? Depth. Position as we position minus 91. What? I guess it does work, but not like I expected it to work. Then it's not M13, M15, M12. M12 is X, no? Yeah, it's different order, I guess. Oh, that's not how you do this. Or... But M12 is X offset now. Or is it like... Okay, let's... We have rotation, it does work. But I want some offsets by X. Now, what if I do transform by last float is 0? What if it's... No, yeah, of course it shouldn't work, because then I can't work with offsetting it. What is output position? Where's output? Where's out? Float position 4. But so it is. The problem is it's still like it's minus 93. Maybe it's because I should do a projection matrix first. The normal one, not the -1 one. I need to like make an orthographic one. Relip. Let's projection. Ortho. Do I have orthographic matrix? Yeah. I can just copy it. Why not? For now. Just here matrix mat4. Mat4. Make it floats. No. Return matrix. Will it work just? Or I need to port again? No. We make a orthogonal not orthogonal. Bottom -100, top is 100. Near plane is 0, 1, 0, 0, 3, and far plane is 100. Okay, we get the perspective matrix. Projection. And then we do mem copy. Constant projection matrix. And also I will rename the orthogonal. mat4 ortho. Okay, I see something. It's not a big thing, I would say. From relip. Remath. Okay. So now I need to change the orthographic matrix based on the width. Where is it? I did delete it, but I have aspect. Yes, aspect. I just need to multiply it by aspect. Aspect. Okay, now it's kinda 1-to-1. I guess I can do. Okay. Now I need to rotate as I wanted it to do it before. Let's just open it back. This X rotation doesn't work. Well, at least it's in right order. And it does like change. What are you talking about? Make it smaller. Okay, what if I do another rotation, but not on the X axis? So I could be sure that it's my or not my problem. So it's in color major, so we need the M2 now, and there we need +8, 5, 9, 10. So it is what it is. If we do the rotation by the right now we do by z-axis rotation. Z-axis rotation, and this one will be y-axis rotation. To do y-axis we need to rotate x to z. So if it's if it was 1 on z, we need to make it 1 on sine on the z, so it is like this. No problems here. In there we change the from z positive to y negative. Yes, like this. Okay, so it does work. Rotation works, so matrix are right. Something with my logic is not right. Also, we don't have deep testing. But I will do later. I can change the order. Nice. We can multiply the time for z or divide it. So it'll be slower a bit on this axis. I guess. What is the problem with other stuff? What is this actually? But it did work before on the shader toy. But I deleted what I did. Again, I need to sign in. When this site will get out of beta? Can I sign in, please? Can I sign in? Can I sign in? Okay. New. The new. Waiting. Hello. Just disable these shaders if you... Bros, my shaders. Bon mass. Bon mass. Faster, faster. Okay. Which one of them was remarching? Here we go. No, I didn't do the matrices in here. Sedge. Redirection. I can do matrix on the... What? Anyway. It's not that useful. I still don't understand why it doesn't work. It should. What if the M14? Wait, it does work. What? M14 is Z? Ah, wait. If I do... I don't need M14 to offset on this. I need M8, 9, 10, 11. I need M11, probably. Wait. If I need... They store it like this, instead of not like... yeah. Just quick... quick matrices store it like this instead, in the column major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need 7th one instead, so it was right. I just didn't do... Yes! It is right, but... What? I need to do them in different order. First. In different way, I need to -1. And bin we edit. Yes, nice, finally. It's on the center of the screen. It rotates, but the problem is it has a lot of primitives and we can't render all of them in one or list, so I mean in one row call probably. So this is one of the meshes that is valid. One. It rotates. We can add some more rotation actually if I change it. So okay, so first I need to do this and then I add the matrix, final matrix, and I change the rotation matrix. So this will be the y-axis. And I need to init it again. Before we do anything, I'll probably do it like this. Position offset. Like this. Should work, at least on paper. Control-C doesn't work, I need to update. We edit, yes, nice. Yeah, also position, it's not UV, actually, it's position just. That's why it's all green. We can change it. No, I don't want. If I need to change, I need to update the indexes and all this stuff. I need to update how we even load the things, as I can change the input slot to different ones, so I just can supply different buffers instead of one. Okay, so we have this. Yes! It was 3 hours, 18 minutes, and we have the model loading, but it's not full model, it's just one of the primitives we have in it. But still, it does a lot. Nice. What can I say? Yes. Yes. I think we need to at least stop stream. I don't know. Do you have anyone to rate? Try to rate if someone is even streams. Twitch TV. Who is streams? I see who, but there is no really anyone.
I used that value right here.
Yeah. So I get just stopping the stream. Thanks for being here. Yes, thanks for being here. I'm going to eat food and stuff, so bye. Where's the music? Where's my theme music? Nice. Okay, bye everyone. Not starting. Bye.